Hey everybody, Dow Jones Dave here, and I just took a gap trade, a long position on the Standard & Poor's 500. This is SPXS. It's a short fund, and I have a put on it, so I'm long. Looking for a gap trade. Let's see what it looks like. I'm down $2 on the position. Oh no, now you got a quick look at my subscriptions there. Yeah, it's without getting all technical, we got this, and hopefully that little head and shoulders will break. Well, looky there. And anyway, I'm holding for the gap and maybe beyond. Not that I'm long of opinion. I think the market's gonna fucking tank out, but not yet, not quite yet. Getting pretty close. So anyway, that's my trade today. I sold the Roblox at a pretty surprisingly large loss, and I don't know, it might come up and close that gap, but sure doesn't look like it based on today's trading. I'm not talking about that gap, I'm talking about that gap. So it looks like we're heading down and test the low maybe. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm watching for that. As you can see, we've got a little formation here. Hopefully it'll break to the upside. It doesn't look like it will. We broke this trend. Now we've got to pivot. You see, you remember all this. So anyway, I'm not going to put any more into it, because after it goes up and does some kind of topping formation, I'm going to make my shorts, and they're going to be out of ways. Maybe 2 months. And that's my plan, at least. Of course, we all know, all 4 or 5 of you that are watching my videos, we are the select few, by the way. Oh yeah, I've got some real special treats for the Patreon account. I'll show you. Look at that. I'm still compiling this. It's a heck of a lot of work. Now, the free version will just have this first half here, and I haven't decided whether I'll throw in the growth rate. Maybe I'll just do the 1-year growth rate. If you want the full 3-year growth rate and the estimates to go with it, and you're welcome to copy these. They'll only be valid for a week or so, and then they'll all change. So that's the thing. Estimates are very malleable. So just for YouTube subscribers, you'll get all this, which is pretty good. However, you won't get these entries. You'll only get this week's changes. There will be no record of the rest of the stuff. I'm building this up for the Patreon. So you'll have this column, and you'll also have this column as a Patreon. This is last fiscal year's operating earnings. And what that means is extraordinary one-time gains and losses are taken out, and it brings it into consistency with the consensus EPS estimates, which are in operating earnings. So this over here is net. Now I could calculate the operating PE, but you know what? Let's see if I get any patrons first, and So anyway, all this estimate stuff and all these non-last week changes will not be included in the YouTube version. And also for the Patreons are going to have composite estimates, which have to be compiled, the visor applied. But anyway, yeah, this isn't complete, so I'm not going to talk much about it. But you can look at what I have done so far. And I think, yeah, asterisks means the company has no 12-month earnings, in which case the PE will be this year's estimated PE, and the growth rate will be the next 2 years, as opposed to 3 years, including this year. All right, so let's get back to the stock to see what's happening. It's going right along with this. Hopefully we're going to get a breakout. So we did break, and now we've retested. Yeah, so I'm just making my trade disclosure. I think the gap's going to close. Maybe. If it doesn't, I'm out, and I'm just going to short a couple months out and sit on it. So anyway, this is Dow Jones Dave checking out. Have a good trading day. Good luck to everybody.